So to create an event on iConnect, you're going to start by going to enterprise.connectedcommunity.org, which is our iConnect page. And if you're not automatically signed in, first you're going to want to sign in, and you'll be looking at the home page, and up at the top is the Events tab. So you're going to go there first and click it. So the drop down appears, and there's two options, and we're going to click on Manage Events to create a new event. So once you get to this Manage Events page, this is where you may see any events that you've already created or could already be invited to. But to create a new event, we're going to go to this green button in the top right corner that says Add Event. Once that loads, a lot of it is self-explanatory, but we'll still go through it from here. So these are going to be for our alumni events. So you can title it anything you want, but for example, you could just put, City Alumni Event. And then for the event type for these alumni meetings, we're going to choose local alumni meeting. So for groups, you have two options. You can choose to only have it be available to your city-specific alumni group, or you can have it made allow the public to have access to it. If you'd like to allow the public to have access, you do not have to click anything. You can just leave it as it says choose, or you can go through and find your alumni group. You won't have this many groups. This is just my view. These display an event list, you can choose these options. It does not matter, but if you want to leave it displayed, either until the end date or forever, because if you click do not display, no one will be able to see it. Here's where you can add a description about the event, anything you want to say about it, if you're going to have guest speakers or anything specific to that. If there is another website you would like to share or any other information externally, you can post that here. Here's where you can upload an image, which you don't have to do, but is strongly suggested because it does make the event page look much better. Maximum number of registrants is optional. That's if, the place where you're holding the event has a maximum capacity limit or something like that. But if you don't, it would be great to leave it as unlimited. We want as many people at these events as possible. Here's where you put the information about where, when the event starts and ends. And if, you think this is going to be a weekly, monthly, once we get these up and running, this is where you can change that. For location, you can click as many of these as possible. Most of these should have a physical address, but let's say you also want people to be able to conference call in, you are able to click both. And that gives you all the information to put, the address and things like that. And for the conference call, here's where you would put the instructions, the number, or the website, or you could just leave it as a physical address. Here is where you would put your contact information so anyone can reach out to you with questions about the event. Unfortunately, we cannot hide the pricing option, but we are not charging for these events. So it will always be $0 and you do not have to include anything for pricing here. And that is how you create your event, and you will hit save and your event will be created. All right.